everyone, this is Music and All, back at it with another video. If you're new here, hello, please like, comment, subscribe if you want. If you're not new here, you know the drill. This is what, my third month doing this? So let me just get right into it, girl. Number one, the first movie that I watched in April was A Round Trip to Love Part 2. Yes, like, I fear I did procrastinate that for months, and I wanted to do it last month because I said I did it last month, and the month before that, and the month before that. But in reality, I finally finished this. I finished it this month, so check out my video on that if you haven't seen it already. And if it's, especially because it's out by now, like, yeah. This movie, when I tell you it was top tier rage bait, and in case you don't understand what that means, just check out my reaction video because I was literally heated. The first part didn't have me as heated, and I think, no, because I did a script for that too. I did a script with both of them, and I was heated. I was livid, and I had to cut out a lot of my tangents, so I didn't make that video long. That's how bad it was. And mind you, I've seen that movie multiple times. And surprisingly, the video is shorter than the first one. And I think it's because I cut out a lot of my tangents. Ugh, whatever. And it was shorter, so what the fuck am I talking about?
According to people that read the novel, which I still have yet to do, they said that it originally had a happy ending. They didn't need a happy ending, and I swear to God, if they have a happy ending in Double Helix, another live-action adaptation of the same novel, I'm going to be heated. But best believe I will watch, and might be give my reaction. Thoughts about it.
Number two, yesterday the series, the special episode. I wonder when they filmed this because why did Pete and Ford still have blonde, silverish hair? The same type of hair color that they have right now. And I feel like they should have flipped the order of events from black to blonde hair to match episode 10. And when I tell you Veer justifying Kelvin's actions is crazy work, and I'll just insert it here because, girl, you loca, está loca just like your man. Hombre está loca? Como? Su novio, like, what the hell? Well, he loves that man, so what can I say? And I feel like this entire special episode felt out of place, but at least they didn't pull a Jack and Joker, which I need to rewatch. But we might never get a season 2 because of the whole situation with the one guy. I'm not gonna name his name and give fuel to the fire, but just say it's a social event the high school seniors go to in order to, dance the night away as their last moments as a high schooler come to close. That is his name. I give you a hint. I'm not going to say his name, but you get the drift. I still wish we got a Love Mechanics season 2. Yes, is Yen like 32, 33? I don't care if he's 43. I don't care if, look, I need it. And I'm reading the first book right now. And besides all the sex and the minor details in book 1, the long version of the show was spot on. Then again, at the time of filming this, I'm less than halfway done, but shh. Also, I've put this on hiatus for like a good while. I need to pick it back up so I can start SCI again. SCI was so good, but this time I want to watch it while reading the novel because the novel like organizes it in a way that is comprehensible to the show. So that was a good translation. And I wish we would have seen the brother and the one guy as a side couple, but girl, censorship. Also, we need a season 2 and we're never getting that shit. So it is what it is. A Round Trip to Love Part 2. I gave that a 5 out of 5 for the rage bait. And for the special episode, I gave it a 3.9 out of 5. I think, looking back, I probably would have rated it lower, but, generosity is good sometimes. Number 3, Knockout. I'm gonna knock you out. Yeah, mama say knock you out. Wow. I give Knockout a 2.9 out of 5, a 3 out of 5. I don't know, girl. I've tried to start this multiple times, but that's not relevant because less than 2 minutes in, and I recognize the annoying ass brother from yesterday, the series. Hopefully, he doesn't piss me off here too. And I'm sorry, but what kind of name is Tiger Taming Cannon? Off the bat, I can't take this seriously. Okay, so that was what I said originally while actively watching it, like episode 1. And Ton and Keen, they can't keep their motherfucking hands off each other because that entire scene where Ton got jealous that Keen had to do the hand heart scene with Yut for 2 milliseconds, so they ended up like doing it in the back rooms. Like, okay, girl, you need to get that jealousy in check. It's never that serious. But Keen don't say shit, so I guess it don't matter. The massage scene at the end of episode 3 reminded me of the honey scene from Top Form. We love. But damn, it went on for longer than I needed to. I know the honey scene was like 10 fucking minutes long or some shit. Like it got its own episode. I'm so glad we didn't have to see all that with episode 3 here because I didn't need to see it. And I swear the road they took after that entire encounter has been used in hella BOs, especially when they're like running away from a factory. I feel like I've seen that in 4 Minutes or Ken Porsche or I don't fucking know. Maybe I'm just making shit up in my head. But what do I know? The one that played Kau, girl, Eight's sister, stay booked and busy because, girl, he was just in Jack and Joker getting tossed around. Just the entirety of episode 3 had me confused though because both couples just amassed feelings for each other with a quickness. But whatever. And I just can we talk about that noise? at the 2-minute mark in episode 4, like, I had to play that back a couple times because I'm like, am I hearing this? Did the editor just decide to keep that in? Or, like, the director was just like, oh, well. It's like, girl, we could have, like, cut that. So, whatever. I don't really care. Anyways, now bro's dad getting scammed with an AI video call. I was deceased. I don't know if it's actually AI. I was watching it from afar, but that man looked a little uncanny to be real. He looked a little uncanny to be real. But that's crazy how the guy offered to be the one guy's boyfriend and take care of him, telling him that he needs to quit that job as a masseuse. But he doesn't even have money himself. Like, brother, you're in debt. You're a gambling addict and you're in debt. Like, make it make sense. So while he was yelling at his dad, I was literally laughing out loud the entire time because you're the reason why your dad believed it. And now I understand where you're coming from, but why you would be upset about the money situation? But if you weren't a gambling addict in the first place, your dad wouldn't have to be going through all that. So I see both sides of the story, and the dad was like, I did it for you, sonny boy. Like, girl, fuck that kid. Come on now. Your dad needs to pack it up. I just want to say at least it wasn't the Nigerian prince scam. But I must say, I think the problem with a lot of older generations falling for these types of scams is that they'll take action before asking questions and then be mad at everyone else when they have to deal with the fallout of it. Because yes, I know he was doing it for his son, but you could have literally talked to your son first to get all of the information rather than just handing over all the money that y'all have. It ain't hard. It's not even like the person was like, shh, don't tell anyone, or else. No, he was just like, oh, give me the money. It's like, we have some critical thinking and discernment skills. Now, once you employ those, everything will be good and dandy. We love love. But honestly, again, who would have known that the FaceTime he was on was AI? What I didn't like about the situation was that Keen made it all about himself. Like, boy, sit down somewhere. These two are arguing, a whole son and dad duo, and you're over here talking about people die from scams and then goes off crying. Like, did we ask you?
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
It's like, we get that you got your own trauma or whatever, but for you to say what you said and then go cry about it, you Justin Timberlake, cry me a river, bro. Get out of my face. In episode 5 to 7 or 5 to 6, the one no-name fighter girl, I genuinely thought she was the bodyguard from yesterday, the series that I didn't like. Oops. Like, when I saw her doing the punching thing, arcade game, I'm like, girl, it's not her too. Also, the announcer in episode 7 was a hottie for real, and we love a bilingual king. But what happened is the fact that people over here, aka Mawin, which is the guy that was going off on his dad about the fucking AI scam, was over here confessing his love to I mid-fight. Like, okay, girl, whatever. Like, the entire storyline, well, most of the storylines, outside of the boxing and the Captain America super serum that you and Typhoon were taking, that shit was very much giving Jack and Joker, like, eh?
As mentioned earlier, Toon and Keen are hungry for each other 24/7s. Because why was the last part of episode 12 just them going at it? Toon wants that bussy so bad, like, please give it a rest for 2 seconds. And then the handcuffs in episode 13, Freak 1 and Freak 2.
Anyways, number 4, Gujin Nanju. Girl, I don't know how to say that, but it doesn't matter because I gave it a 0.000 out of 5. It was so bad I couldn't even force myself to finish it. And I think I tried to watch it earlier this year or last year, whenever it came out, and I'm like, never again. I don't know why I tried to do it again. Lastly, Hard Nights. I give this a 3.9 out of 5. It lost me at the ghost at the end. Plus, they should have had an open relationship to include Kai, but I'll save my yapping for a separate video. And it's funny because the guy that plays G was also in Knockout 2 as like the villain. So I was watching Knockout after I watched Hard Nights. So it was crazy to see him for real.
I lied. I also finished the show Baby Daddy, which I rate a 5/5. I've seen it multiple times since it came out. Same with Glee. And the real last movie was a 2002 Korean movie titled Desire Witchy. I should make a separate video on.
But I don't have any concluding remarks. I've talked enough. So peace, love, see you in the next one. Bye.